Welcome everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and you're watching Glenda's Dragon's Den.
You are.
Oh, am
Yes,
I? Oh,
yes, you are
yes, I
watching.
am. Oh, good.
That's funny.
Oh Lord. So I
Yeah.
do want to thank the audience for being here, and for those that watch every week, and share and like and join us in the chat. So
Where are we showing this right now?
where are we showing this? Well, we're
Yeah.
showing this in Roku, in
YouTube.
YouTube. Yes.
What about Facebook?
There may be one in Facebook. Facebook is funny. I have tried, keep trying, and then they decide whether they want it up or not. So,
Well, I know that Parapost, the people haven't been having any problems posting the Parapost anymore.
oh, good.
So
Good.
maybe you should try Parapost.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, you should. Well, you should try because
Oh, I know.
people are actually saying that it's working and they're not having any problems anymore.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
Jeremy continually posts almost every single night. I know Matt posted. I know Tanner posted.
Okay.
So they're all doing it. You got to get on that. Got to get back on that road.
Back on that
Parapost
road.
Network.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
if it's on Facebook somewhere, I could share it to Parapost. What
yeah.
page would it be on?
It would probably be on my phone. So
to
could be
Glenda's page.
Yep, or Glenda's Magical Creations. Either one of those.
Let's see Glenda. Okay, I'm on Glenda's page.
Could be.
It's not there.
Yeah, of course not.
No, it's not there.
Of course not.
Let's go to Glenda's magical.
Nope, Facebook didn't let it go through, so you might as well forget.
Okay, let me see. No, it's
join
not in there either.
People, join YouTube.
That's funny.
Just come to YouTube.
What I should have done is I should have added a channel.
Yes, you should.
I wonder if I could still do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. By the way, people, this is Bryan-Jon Laverty.
Yeah. If you don't know that by now,
you don't know that by now.
You must be hiding under a rock somewhere.
Wow.
No, just kidding. No, it's okay. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding. So thank you to the Jaja Designs and Ashley's Paranormal Research for being here. I know those
Jaja Design.
Yeah, I know those two ladies very well.
Want to hear an interesting story about Jaja?
Go ahead.
Not this YouTube channel.
Not this Jaja.
Jaja Gabor.
Yes, go ahead.
Her partner or her, I think it was, I don't know. Did they ever get married? I don't know. Prince Frederick. Did they ever get married?
I don't think they actually.
I think they were just together for a really long time, right?
Right.
So he's liked a number of my posts on Health Empowers You page on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was really cool. When I saw that, I go, okay, that's cool. So I actually went into his Instagram and said thank you for liking some of my posts. And here's an interesting one that just recently liked one of my posts on Health Empowers You on Instagram for anybody. DJ Callie liked one of my posts on Instagram. So I've had a lot of actors, DJs, musicians, now princes, and liking my stuff on Instagram. Health Empowers You. It's pretty cool.
And there you go.
Tennis star like one of my posts.
Oh,
yeah. Football players, NFL football players, basketball players.
You're so famous.
Yeah. Well, no, not really, because they don't know who it is posting them, because I don't put myself anywhere on the page. So no, they don't really know, but that's okay. But people in the audience now know. So if you go over to Instagram or Facebook, look for Health Empowers You, and there it is.
And there it is.
And there it is.
So tell us about the paranormal, mister.
Would tell you about the paranormal? What kind of question is that? Well, the paranormal started.
I was trying to just get you off the.
Well, I think the very first investigation ever done was in the 70s, was it not?
Well, it was
They
way before, but officially out in the open, yes, in the 70s.
don't recall his name. I think it was in the early 70s when it first officially came out. Somebody was investigating the paranormal. Can't remember his name. Anyhow, but it goes back a lot further, but not in the investigation way like we do today.
Right, right.
So that would be the paranormal spirit.
There you go. Done.
You ask a dumb question, you're going to get a stupid answer.
Yeah. Well, I got you off someplace else.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. No,
So
it's okay.
now tell the audience about the Global Ghost Hunt, which is really what is coming up. It's right around the corner.
Yes, October 16th.
Yep.
I think this year we've got a bunch of new teams, which is great. A bunch of new locations, which is great. So hopefully going to get it really out there this year. And, we're building it back up to what it was the first year. But basically, the reason I started it was because I just really felt that locations and paranormal investigation teams, the real ones, are not getting the recognition they deserve. And I'm a big advocate on these locations getting torn down for dumb reasons, whether it's vandalism, whether they can't afford to keep it open or nobody's going. So really the Global Ghost Hunt was really started because it was all about saving locations or getting more awareness to these locations. And to be perfectly honest, teams were secondary in this. To be honest, it was more about the locations. Obviously we don't have the Global Ghost Hunt if you don't have teams, but it was really about the locations. So this year is the third year of us doing it. We normally do it in May and October, but this year we decided to do it only once and to see how that goes. And whether it's May or whether it's October, it's still a lot of work. A lot of work. And I just recently posted the schedule for the 16th to the 26th. Don't show it yet. Oh, no, too late.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So, really the Global Ghost Hunt was it was all about that. You know what I mean? And it's done well. It did well. It did super well in its first year. It tailed a little bit off last year, but it's getting bigger again this year. So
well, there's a lot of other stuff going on. A lot of places have been closing down.
Yeah.
A lot of teams have been separating because, somebody has to move out of the area and they can no longer be together. Drama.
Paranormal. It always fascinates me when I go on Facebook or even Instagram or even, X. There's somebody in the paranormal that are they're always fighting with each other, and there was a time where maybe I invested a little time in that. I don't invest any time in that anymore. And and it's funny, and it's something so simple, but somebody said the other day, I saw something the other day, it's really, really simple, and it really brings it to perspective on how these people are acting. And it's so simple. And I looked at it, I laughed. I said, stop acting like kids, because that's what they're acting like. And, I saw one the other day. Somebody's leaving a team because somebody said something. It was like, and the post itself looked like a novel. It's like, do you actually think somebody is going to sit here and I probably probably sat there and read about 3 lines. This thing was a novel. And I was going, who's actually going to waste their time and sit here and read this whole thing? And then on top of that, why are you even bother reading it? Like, as soon as I read the first 3 lines, I go, okay, I'm done. I'm not even entertaining.
Why not just say, look, we parted ways. It was not, we were just not in the right space. We parted ways. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not in that team anymore.
What happened to the days where people were just posting what they had for lunch? I want those days back. It's like it was like
that was
honestly,
X.
like Glenda, honestly, I really think personally, and I think it would be a really great idea for Facebook, is to have a certain number of characters like X, where you can only put so many characters in a post. Like it'd be like 240 characters. And if you can't say that in 240 characters, then my suggestion is don't say anything at all. It's like why doesn't Facebook do that?
Because
It's
Facebook likes the drama.
Yeah, well,
They get more traction. I mean,
Yeah.
people who have not been on Facebook in 2 weeks, they hear about it and they go running to it,
And it's funny because it's just not the paranormal. Like, there's a lot of drama going on about this TV show on Netflix called Love is Blind. Like, there's a huge amount of drama going on right now about this. And, and I was looking through it. And to be perfectly honest, with Facebook or Instagram or any social media now, I just post and ghost. I don't really go through the timeline scrolling. I might scroll, like maybe see 2 or 3 things, and then I'm gone.
Yeah.
Same thing with Instagram. It's funny with Instagram. I've been on, like, I've had the platform Health Empowers You on Instagram for 1.5 years, and I've never ever strolled through any of the posts. I just post and I leave. Now, in the section, if you go to hit the heart and you can see all the likes and comments, like I'll go in there and comment on some comments that people have left with the post. But I've never, it's funny, I was thinking about this. I've never ever scrolled through the timeline. Never. And it's funny, I don't follow, like on that page, you'll see if you go over to that page, I don't follow a single person.
Yeah.
I don't follow anyone. And there's 252,000 followers on there right now. I don't follow a damn person. But it's funny because I don't follow anyone. All this stuff I'm seeing through my timeline, and I go, why am I seeing all this if I don't follow anyone?
Because they follow you. So whatever they're
not on Instagram. If you don't follow them back, you don't see their stuff.
Really?
You have to follow them back. All I'm seeing through my timeline is who I should be following. But like I'll open it up because you got to go to the front page, and the first 2 it says follow. And I don't follow anyone on those pages. And I think I only follow on Facebook on the Health Empowers. I think I only follow 16 people. So I'm done. I'm done with all that stuff. I don't get involved with anybody.
There's a lot of.
Somebody messaged me and trying to get me involved. I say, you know what? I'm not the right person to go to for that. So you're probably best to go somewhere else. Anyhow, back to the Global Ghost Hunt. So really, we were doing it twice a year. So this year we decided to do it once, and it seems to it's doing. I think we have 17 investigations, 16 investigations, which is great, and it covers our whole 10 days.
Yeah.
So it's great. I think on the Saturday we have 4 investigations happening. So it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work, and usually by the end of it I'm quite bagged. And Matt's usually helping me, and Glenda will be helping this year if they want her assistance during their before their investigation starts. So if you want Glenda to do a walkthrough with you, you can before you go live, then she will tell you where to concentrate on the certain rooms, or maybe there's a woman in there, maybe there's a man on there that you can really concentrate on to get those EVPs or whatever you're going to capture. So
now where can people find that?
What's that?
Where can people find it for the 10 days?
Okay, so we're going to be on several pages. We're going to be on Global Ghost Hunt Facebook page. We're going to be on Parapost Network. We're going to be on the Huntaphobia page. We're going to be on my page. We're also going to be on YouTube. We're also going to be on LinkedIn, and which honestly last year did great. on my page.
LinkedIn it's really interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes you want,
And it also, because one of our sponsors is Health Empowers You,
right.
it's going to be on the Health Empowers You page, which is going to bring how many people I have on Health Empowers You page? 203,000 on the Facebook page.
Right.
So it's going to be on that page as well because they are a sponsor.
Yeah.
And where else? I was hoping to be on TikTok this year, but it's not looking like that's going to happen. So we'll hope for next year. But yeah, that's really about it. Now the great thing is because the amount of people we have on the admin team and they're all over the world, that's how it gets shared out so much. So really, if you're going live, or even if you're recording, it doesn't really matter. Once the video starts, we're going to have everybody from the admin team sharing it everywhere.
Right.
So we have people from the UK, we have people from the States, we have people from Canada. So, and we even have some friends out in the Australia. So really it gets shared everywhere. So that's how it's seen so much. And I know it's becoming more and more popular now because there's people that, I've seen people actually talking about it on Facebook that have nothing to do with the admin team, have nothing to do with the teams that have joined, but just mentioning it that it's coming up. Yeah. So that's a good thing. I saw a show the other day. I think I forget who it was, but he had a guest, and she's she's quite popular in the paranormal field, and she even knew that it was coming up. So it's good. It's getting some attention. I think 4 or 5 years in, I think it will get a lot more attention.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we're only in our 3rd year. So
yeah. And so what are you personally doing?
What do you mean?
What investigations? Where are you going?
Okay. Well, you want to put up the schedule?
Yes.
There you go. On the very first one.
Ooh.
So October 16th at 8 o'clock. I've now this
Eastern.
is
Eastern. People.
Yeah, it is Eastern. I've already recorded. Okay. I recorded it. I had to. I couldn't go live because it is a tunnel.
Right.
And I think we're about 10 feet underground from the road. So there's absolutely no Wi-Fi in the place or anything like that. So I wouldn't be able to use my data or anything like that. So we recorded, and what I will tell people, and we'll tell this to people on the opening ceremonies, because the opening ceremonies is on October 16th. We'll be going live at 7:30 before and I should have put it in the schedule, but I didn't. So we'll be going live at 7:30 before the 8 o'clock investigation. And one thing, and I'll tell people on the opening ceremonies, you're definitely going to want to put in your earplugs. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
And I'll say more. You're going to hear stuff. And it was a pretty wild night, and we have a very, very popular medium with us that night as well. Good. She's on YouTube, and I don't know what her YouTube channel name, but she's got about 35,000 followers, and she was good. She was good. Now on the closing ceremony, she might be there on the closing ceremonies.
Good.
So, but yeah. So Blue Ghost Tunnel was awesome, but there's a surprise at the end of the video.
Oh.
Yes. So people will have to watch till the end of the video. To see the surprise. Well, I don't know if it's really a surprise, but everybody will see it, and it's
something good. Exciting.
Yeah, something. Well, I don't even know if it's exciting. It depends how you look at it. But yeah, there is something at the end of the video, so you'll want to stick around and watch the whole thing.
Okay.
So, or at least come back and forth. So, we all know that, you watch for 10, 15 minutes and then you start strolling somewhere else and then you come back to it. We know that everybody does that. I do it. You do it. I'm sure. So, but
I must be the only one who watches the whole thing.
Oh, come on now.
I do. So, eventually,
Well, I watched the whole thing. I kind of have to. I'm sitting.
Yeah, you're sitting there.
Yeah, I'm sitting there with either running the live or running the recording. So,
right.
Blue Ghost Tunnel is going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
And obviously on the 17th we have Caught in the Veil with Kara and Brandon. Kara's part of the admin team. So she's investigating 2 locations, in fact.
Okay.
And again, the October 18th, we got Ghoul Gang at the Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Center. I wonder if that name can be any longer. Yeah, but now this place, a few years back, Rosie and Emma were investigating this place, and something interesting happened that night at this location. So they're back at this location, and something pretty cool. Well, it wasn't cool for Rosie, but I came onto their live because they were doing a live, and I came onto their live, and they were in a room with a table and chairs and stuff like that, and Rosie was talking about a painting on the wall. And how there was something about this painting that wasn't very good. Well, as soon as she started talking about the painting, her chair broke. And which was really, really interesting. What are the chances of talking about something bad with this painting and then her chair breaks? Yeah. But what's interesting is underneath that chair, there was a pentagram.
Ooh.
So, I don't know if that's a coincidence or, of course, Rosie didn't feel too good because at that time she was on a weight loss journey. So I don't know if she necessarily built her confidence, but she jokes about that. But so they're investigating that place. And that should be a lot of fun. And obviously we have Rootless Destination with Melissa. I don't know if Heidi's going to be there. I think there's going to be somebody else there with Melissa. But that place looks absolutely cool. If you want to, on the Global Ghost Hunt Facebook page, you can scroll down and actually see the place of the location on the thumbnails, or you can watch their video because it shows the picture, or just go to Google and look it up. So, which is what I suggest. Now, Lost Souls Paranormal, they're a new group this year. This is their first time, and they're really, really looking forward to this event. And so they're a first time with us. So, looking forward to seeing what this Tully Lodge is about.
Yes.
So it doesn't. I don't know if if anybody knows the Haunted Tully Lodge, but it doesn't look like a lodge. So I don't know where this name came from, but hopefully they will tell us how this name came about. So yeah. So I opened the chats. Now I see the chat and what's going on in the chat. So yeah. So,
all right.
October 19th, we have Perth Paranormal Investigations Agency. This location looks phenomenal. Apparently, this is a recording. It had to be recorded because they're from Australia. And if we were to put on their live investigation, it would be like right in the morning.
Right.
So because they're 12 hours ahead of us. So in fact, they're going on the Sunday, but in fact, it's going to be 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. Monday morning their time. So there's not a lot we can do about this. You have the old schedule, by the way.
Oh, do it?
Yeah.
You send me this.
Yeah, this is the old schedule. So it's okay. Not a big deal. There was a mix up because Misfits Paranormal is actually going on the Saturday, not the Sunday.
Okay.
Or no, sorry. It's one of these Misfits. I can't recall which one. There's 2 Misfits in 2 days in a row.
Yeah, one is the crew and the other one is from Arizona.
Yeah, so Misfits Paranormal crew, they're going on Saturday.
Okay.
So it'll only be Perth. And October 28th, it will be Misfits Paranormal of Arizona.
Okay.
I think it's one of those 2. Well, I can't recall which one it is, but one of these two was switched to Saturday.
Okay.
So let me. You know what? I don't want. I want to check that to make sure. Yeah. I sent you the 2 pages. There was 2 new pages that I sent you. That you should have gotten. With the schedule change. Yeah, you did, because I just looked. You did receive it. That's okay. No worries. Not a big deal. You just missed it. Okay. Okay. October. Yeah. So it's Misfits Paranormal Crew on the Saturday on the 18th. They're going on at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Right after Lost Souls.
Right after Lost Souls. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof.
So then Perth Paranormal will be by themselves on the 19th.
Okay.
That's the only one that's going on the 19th.
Right.
Yeah. And then October 20th, which is the Monday, we'll have the halftime show, and we might show some videos depending on how the first few days went. I might take some clips from the previous videos to see how it went. And then right after that, we have Misfits Paranormal of Arizona. And I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to the Historical Society Museum or the Navajo. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to seeing that one. And so that should be really good. They were with us in the first year. And they've come back this year to join. I don't know why they missed last year. There was a reason. But good to see them back this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the 21st.
Yeah. Now, this is obviously recording because the reason we're doing this was in memory of Raymond Newsom, who passed away several months ago, who was part of the admin team. And so we decided as a group, it would be a good idea to maybe show one of his older videos from the Global Ghost Hunt. So I chose Bobby Mackey's because Bobby Mackey's was like a second home to him. So it was one of his favorite spots. So we are going to be showing that's obviously that was the first year, the second event that he went to Bobby Mackey's, because last year I believe he went to the Octagon Hall. Oh, you know what? He did Bobby Mackey's last May, or not last May, the May before. So 2024. 2024, he did Bobby Mackey's. So we're going to be replaying that, and that will be with Spirit Mechanics as well, who he was part of Spirit Mechanics. So we figured it would be a nice tribute to Raymond. So yeah, so that's going to be good. So that will be on at 8 o'clock. Yeah.
And then
the next one, Paranormal Consultant, Wicca, and the Wicked Queen. Now, place hasn't been finalized, but they are hopefully going to have a spot. So that's why it says TBD, to be determined, obviously. And then they're going to be investigating with the Newsom family, and that's Raymond's family. And that's something they wanted to do. And the Newsom family never had the opportunity. I think the only person that had an opportunity to investigate with Raymond was his son. And that was last year's investigation when he was at the investigation before that, when he went to the cemetery with his son. So the rest of the family are really, really interested in going out and investigating with Matt and Mackenzie. So yeah, and then the 23rd, and this is going to be a recording. They're going to be with Lost Souls, who's with the Global Ghost Hunt. They're going to be investigating with them Gettysburg Farm, which looks cool. Yes. So yeah, so that's going to be the 23rd. And right after that, which is a new group that we've never had before, Witch Division Paranormal Investigations. They're going to be, they're from North Carolina or South Carolina. Can't recall which one. I think it's North. But they're going to be investigating Seven Devil's Bridge. Now, I have heard about this place, and apparently it's good. So that should be interesting. I think bridges are always cool.
Yes.
I don't know why, because I've investigated several bridges, and I think they're always really, really interesting, especially if it's haunted underneath. Because the one that I go to not far from here is really, really cool, really, really haunted, and I always have an amazing time there, and always things are something always happens at that place. So yeah, so they will be going on at 9:00, and just to let everybody know, this year investigations are only an hour and 30 minutes. An hour and 30 minutes. They're not 2 hours.
Right.
So we cut it down to 30 minutes. We just figured for this event, and we're finding that 2 hours is a long time for everyone. And a lot of times, people on investigations, they like to take breaks. And really, at the end of the day, you really can't take a break when you're doing a live, right?
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah. So, and we've had that issue before. Somebody took a break and just left the live, and we had to start a whole new. It was funny. We didn't expect it. Like, honestly, we weren't expecting it. He just said, "Oh, we're going to be taking a break for 15 minutes," and they went off live. They didn't even tell us they were doing that. And I said, "Dude, you can't go. You can't just leave when you're on a live. Like, what's going on?" So, anyhow, it is what it is.
Right.
And so I'm looking forward to seeing this investigation, and it's a brand new team.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of this team. So I'm assuming they're a fairly new team. So they might not be.
But even if they're not, it's that's the idea, is to get other people out there.
Exactly. Right. And then obviously, well, not obviously, but on the 24th, we have Coventry Circle. AJ and Tammy will be investigating the Enfield house. So won't say much about that after. Unfortunately, one of those things where it's had a lot of drama, unfortunately. So, but at the end of the day, they're part of Global Ghost Hunt. We open them with we welcome them with open arms. We're glad they're a part of it, and and that's what's important. And we all love AJ and Tammy, and I'm sure, and AJ is one of those investigators that tends to get a lot of good evidence, and so you know what, it's just about going to the website globalghosthunt.com and signing up. So
that was a response to Ashley's paranormal research. Do you look for new teams and reach out, or how do teams sign up each year?
We promote it. We promote it on our Facebook page, our TikTok page, our Instagram page. It's just a matter of going over and signing up your team. That's it.
Yeah.
So we haven't. I haven't decided if I'm going to be doing it twice next year or just once next year. So if it is happening twice next year, it'll be in May and it'll be in October. So, but we'll let people know at the beginning of the year, beginning of January, that if we're running it for May, you just go to the website, sign up your team, and just follow all the steps and all the information, and you're signed up. That's it. That's all it takes. So we don't go out looking for teams, but if somebody knows, like if somebody like me or Glenda or Emma or Rosie or Matt, or we'll talk to them about joining up.
Right.
If we have somebody on a show or something like that, we'll talk to them about signing up. But other than that, no, we don't reach out for teams. Teams, if they see the ad or they see the promo, they're interested, they just go over and sign up. And the website's pretty cool. So can solo people sign up? Of course.
Yes.
Now, I never recommend going to a haunted location by yourself, but hey, it's up to you. If you can fill in that hour and a half and by talking, stuff like that. What's one location that you haven't been to yet? So I'll get into that after we go. I'll get into that after we finish up on that. So obviously on the 25th, as you can see, we have Rootless Destinations, which is Saturday. I'm looking forward to this. The Old Saloon in Bardello. Looks cool. Looks very, very cool. And again, we have Caught in the Veil. They're doing Leduc Historic Estate, another new place that's part of the Global Ghost Hunt this year. Yeah. Same thing with the Bronson building. It's a new place. Now this, I saw a video on this one, October 26th. Mm-hmm. I didn't see it, like, it's not a paranormal. I saw the start of a video, I guess, about this being one of the most haunted places, one of the most haunted mansions in the States.
Oh,
the McPike Mansion. So if anybody's heard of this place, let us know in the comments. But apparently this is one of the most haunted mansion in the States. And of course, Abyss Paranormal are doing that. And they've been with us from the beginning. They've done all the global ghost hunts, and we love having them. Now, I got their video last night because they're recording. I got their video last night. I haven't taken a look yet, but they've always had an issue every single event with either audio, video, something. And it's not because they're screwing up. It's because something is going on in the house.
Right.
Or wherever they are. So that's been pretty cool. And this year we have... they missed the last one, but they were with us before the last one.
Right.
Goose Flats Paranormal, they're back with us. They're not recording; they're going live.
Okay.
So, Caught in the Veil is going live. Rootless is going live. Abyss is recording. So, So, McPike Mansion, that's going to be one that everybody's going to want to. Well, you're going to want to watch all of them, but this is one particular one that I'm really interested in and looking at, because apparently, like I said a few seconds ago, this is one of the most haunted mansions in the States. So I guess we'll find out if that's true or not, because Abyss, they have ways to bring out the paranormal, and they do all kinds of different experiments, which are really, really super interesting. And you know what's interesting about the Global Ghost Hunt, and I've talked about this before. You know, when you're watching these, like, investigators are watching these investigations, and which is, you know, obviously cool. And sometimes they're helping them, or, you know, they heard something, or something's going on. Right. But what I find really interesting is when investigation teams are watching this, and somebody on the recording or the live has done something like an experiment or something, and they didn't know anything about that, they go out and try it themselves.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what's so cool about it. Like Abyss, the Ghoul Gang did the with the marble.
Yeah.
And then you see Abyss doing that.
Yeah.
You know,
it's something that you haven't tried before, and you're like,
exactly.
Oh, let's see.
And you know, it's funny, when I was in the UK a couple of years ago, I was with Emma and Rosie. I was with Nando and, you know, Sarah with, and we were doing investigation. We did a lot of investigations. We did 11 over 14 days. And that was the first time I'd seen that with the glass and the marble. And it worked. The marble moved. Exactly. So there's no way to touch the marble when it's inside the glass. Right. And the marble was actually spinning in one spot. So
and that's it. That's it. That's the cool thing about these, is that you can see different ways of doing it. You can then decide whether you want to try it or not. Plus, also the places. There may be places that you never heard of or never seen, or you want to go there, and it's not like the usual place that's open and there's a mob house and all that other stuff. These are places that are, you know, some are known, some are not, but they're not the crazy mob places, you know, where you can't even breathe.
Yeah, and this is why it's so cool about the Global Ghost Hunt. You get to see all these new, like, we've had tons and tons of places that some of us have never heard of.
Exactly.
And, you know, our goal was at the beginning, because I'm a huge advocate of these haunted locations. My goal was to help these places.
Right.
To get business. There's been a number of places that have been with us that people had seen, and now these places are constantly booked.
Right.
you
Which is
know,
the idea.
which was the idea at the beginning, to get these locations some business. I can't remember the place, but it was in the first year of the Global Ghost Hunt. It was I can't remember the name now, but I'd have to go back and look. But apparently they were really, really super struggling for paranormal investigations teams to come in. Now, I will say they run a business during the day in the place, and it's a wedding gown store
Right.
during the day, but they weren't getting any business that way either. And it's in a house, it's in a it's in a mansion. So the house is turned into a business. But after the Global Ghost Hunt, she became busy.
And that's what you want.
She was fully booked with paranormal investigators. Now I don't know if she still is booked, but at the end of the day, the first year of that happening, we were doing what we wanted to do. Like there was another place that I can't recall the name, but it was our Bardello. It used to be a brothel. I can't remember its name now, but anyways, again, they weren't getting any business.
Right.
And they came to the Global Ghost Hunt with an investigator, and he was good. It was good that night. He got some activity, and again, they became busy after the Global
because they get seen. You know,
it's
word of mouth doesn't always get there.
Yeah, so that really was the main point of the Global Ghost Hunt, amongst other reasons as well. But that was the point, and it was nice to see that these places are now getting booked because people saw it on the Global Ghost Hunt, and and to be honest, that really makes me happy. That really makes me happy because it's another place that's not being torn down.
Exactly, and built into some kind of condo or parking lot.
Yeah, exactly. I think there was a popular one that just got knocked down in the States recently, wasn't it? I think I heard something about it. I can't recall what it was, but I think there was quite a famous place that is now being torn down. I can't recall the name now, but I just heard that about a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was disappointing. I
know that there's a couple of places in Pennsylvania that were on the line there about going out of business and getting torn down, but I don't know. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, so and that's good. And again, we encourage people to go over to globalghosthunt.com and take a look at the website. And we got all kinds of things going on the website. So just go over in there and take a look. And if you want to be part of the Global Ghost Hunt next year, we'll let people know in January and also on the site as well. We'll let people know on the site. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So
and there's so many ways that you can join, not just being an investigator, but you can help in other ways too.
Yeah, if you want to be part of the admin team, you can go to the website and sign up to be a volunteer. And we could use a few more volunteers because none of us are getting paid for this. And this is just the enjoyment of the paranormal and putting on this event. So, if you want to become a volunteer, go over and sign up, and you can be part of next year's event because I think we have 7 or 8 on the admin team right now, and beginning of the year there will be some people gone, and because of my choice, and no, just kidding. That's
fine with me. I won't allow you to record your meetings anymore. That's okay.
No. So I was more referring to Matt, AJ, and those guys and stuff like that. No, I'm not. I'm kidding.
So, I wish they would be on how. Ooh.
Yeah, well, they'll see this. They'll see this, right? They'll see this, but no, if you want to volunteer, just go over to the website. You can sign up and volunteer and be part of the team next year.
And it's important
we'll be happy to have you.
Right.
More the merrier.
It takes it, and it's also another person give another idea that could help get it out there and grow and another avenue to.
Well, you know what? Like this year, being it will be on the Health Empowers You page this year. It will help it a lot with the Health Empowers You page having, almost 204,000 followers on the page. So that will really help and get it out there and stuff like that. And a lot of people from around the world will be seeing it.
Right.
And that's the main thing. So, eventually what I would like to do, I'd like to have at least, 30, 40 teams signed up for each event.
Right.
And, and this is going to give exposure to you. At the end of the day, it's exposure for the team.
Yeah.
But it's also exposure for the locations. And that's what it's really about. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, so, Ashley Paranormal, no, there was one.
What's my favorite? What's
your fave?
What's the one location that you haven't been to yet? It's on the top of your bucket list. Yes. Well, that's an easy one. And do you know this? I think you know this.
I know. Yeah, but go ahead.
The Suicide Forest in Japan is number one spot.
And don't worry, when he goes in there, there'll be others with him to make sure that they don't convince him to commit suicide.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my number one spot that I want to go to, Japan, to that. And then my second one would probably be the pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah, that would be like my number one.
Yeah. So, Suicide Forest. That's my number one spot. And I almost had the opportunity to go a couple of years ago. Now, if memory serves me correct, Rosie and Andre are going next year.
Ooh.
To Japan. Ooh. And they're going to be going to the Suicide Forest.
Oh.
Yes. Ooh. I believe it's next year they go. So hopefully they record a video.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, I will say that if you happen to stumble upon a body, you don't film it like the other idiot did from YouTube and got banned from YouTube.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
Let's not go there.
Let's just say there's a body here.
Yeah. Walk the other way.
Right.
So, don't film that. But hopefully they'll film it. And now, I don't know if they can. I don't know if you'll be able to go live in there. But I think it'd be pretty cool if they go live on the outside of it before they actually go in.
Right. I don't think that the amount of entities in there allow any.
Well, I don't even think that. I think it's more the energy and stuff like that. The outside doesn't allow you to, and on top of that, you can get arrested if you're. Apparently, you can get arrested now if you get caught recording in there. So, so you got to be careful. But that would be my number one spot. Then, great question. I always love answering that question because I love talking about the Suicide Forest. And I don't know if you know this, but on the other side of that forest, there is a body of water.
Really?
On the other side, that's a lot like the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, that
things disappear.
Ooh.
Yes, which I found out I didn't even know. But that forest is so big, you don't. Yeah, I bet the signal would be hard to. Yeah, it's definitely hard to get a signal. Yeah. It was almost like Sherwood Forest. When I went to the Sherwood Forest in the UK, there wasn't much signal. So, I'm pretty sure it's Rosie and Emma that are going there now, or Rosie and Andre, her boyfriend, are going out there next year. I remember her telling me that, and she is. When I found out, I was massively jealous. And, I said I could fly over to England, and then, if you want to take a trunk or something like that, go in the trunk, and I won't fit in a bag.
No,
I could definitely fit in a trunk.
There you go.
So, it'd have to be a fairly large trunk. So anyhow, other than that, but Suicide Forest, my number one place.
Yeah, I my number one on the bucket list would be the pyramids. But not only in Egypt. I would like to go to the one South America.
Yeah, there's actually a third place, and not a lot of people know about this place. I've talked about this place before, which is right outside of Cairo, Egypt. It's called the Dead City, and there's about 1 million people that live in the city, and they all live in tombs. So, and the bodies are still in the tombs where they live.
Yeah.
So that's in itself is pretty creepy. I had a buddy that went there and filmed a documentary. And when he got in the cab and said, "I want to take me to the Dead City," the cab driver said, "No, not taking you. I'll take you halfway there. You're going to have to go the rest of the way, but no, people do not like to go there." And I could just imagine what the energy is like in that place. People living in tombs.
Oh,
like, come on.
Yeah, no.
It's really if you really think, like, not a lot of people think about this stuff because we live in North America, right?
Right.
And we live in Canada, and you live in the States, and we don't tend to think about these things, like what happens outside of North America, and people living in tombs, for God's sakes, like, good Lord. And the ground is not solid, it's dirt.
Yeah.
So how do you clean that place? You keep on sweeping, you don't get anywhere.
No. and a little rumble and you get all the
yeah. I just that's my third spot. It's just outside of Cairo. It's apparently there's about 1 million people that live there, and they all live in tombs. And that itself is just creepy.
Yeah, well, I guess if you're born into it,
not so creepy.
Not so creepy.
I guess.
Kind of used to it.
What's one piece of advice you would give a new team starting out? Oh, that's a good question. It's an interesting question because there's many answers to this question. First thing I would say is get it out of your head that you're going to be on TV. I think
for the right reasons.
I think a lot of people get into the paranormal. Some people, I'm not saying all people, but a lot of people get into paranormal thinking that they're going to be the next Jason Hawes or Zach Baggins or something like that. Just get that out of your head because it's not going to happen, especially today, because I find that paranormal is kind of going down. It's not on the upswing. And that's because of what we talked about at the beginning of the show. A lot of the dramas really hurt the paranormal over several years.
Yep.
Have fun.
Exactly.
Don't take yourself too seriously. Do not go out and buy a crap load of equipment. You don't need it. Camera, voice recording, and if you like the SB7, go out and get the SB7. That's all you really need, and a pen and paper. That's all you really need. Don't go out and spend hundreds of dollars on equipment. You don't need it. All these people going out with thousands of dollars of equipment, which really at the end of the day doesn't tend to be any more useful than a camera. But have fun. Don't take it too seriously. Don't go spending a crap load of money on equipment. And you know what?
Don't go by yourself.
The biggest thing is, and this is what I would say the biggest thing is, if you're going to create a team, get a team together that people you love and you trust. Because to be perfectly honest, you start bringing team members out into the group that really don't know the group. Usually that's where the drama begins. So put people together that you trust, that you love, that you want to go out and do these investigations with. Once you start bringing in people that you don't really know, that's when things start going downhill. So really, I would say get a team together that people you've known for a long time that you trust and that you love and that are going to have your back. And that's important because I've seen way too many teams coming together and then 3 months later they're fighting, they're arguing, they're not getting along at all because really they brought in somebody that
isn't uniting them, it's actually separating them.
Well, I think a lot of times when you're bringing in new people, the new people coming in tend to want to be the leaders, want to be the one in charge. Don't agree with going to that place. Don't agree with filming this. And so, get people that on your team that you like I said, get people on your team that you really love, that you trust, that's going to have your back in the good times and the bad times. Because way too often in this industry, you bring it, like I said, you bring in new people that just ruin the vibe. So that would be my advice. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that before.
Probably not. Nope.
Oh, not. I'm sure people have. I'm sure I'm not the only one that said that.
Right, but not too many people want to admit that. That's one of the things that you need to.
But I'm solo. Huntaphobia, which is my group name. I don't really have a group. I'm by myself, so I just bring out friends with me. I find that everything that I just talked about always seems to be a problem when I bring somebody new in. And I just decided one day I didn't want to do that anymore. And I was going to investigate with other teams or investigate with friends that wanted to come out with me. And that's it. For example, for the Global Ghost Hunt, the Blue Ghost Tunnel, I had a good friend, John, with me. He's been with me on a few investigations. He's a great guy. John Giannakis is his name. And he brought out this girl because she was really interested. That's all you really need to do. You don't really need to, me personally, you don't really need a team. To be honest, I've been doing it by myself for 4 or 5 years.
Right.
So, yeah. And keep your team limited. 2 or 3 people. You don't want 19 people in your team for obvious reasons. You're never going to catch a damn thing with having 8 people in a team because there's always background noise or outside noise that's going to cause an issue with your investigation. So keeping your team to maybe 2 people, 3 people, that's all you really need. So, yeah, that would be my advice.
Oh, and Ashley's Paranormal, I would love to. Those are the pyramids I want to go to, by the way.
What's that?
The ones in Guatemala.
I didn't see it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps with your question because I get that question a lot. What would be your advice on somebody just starting out? Just have fun. Don't take it so seriously. Just go out and have fun, and
realize you're not going to get it every single time you go out there. You're not going to get something.
Yeah, and patience. You gotta have patience. Yeah. So.
Anything else you wish to tell us before we?
I'm missing the Blue Jay game for this investigation.
Oh well.
I just wanted to let you know. I'm gonna see how they're doing on my app, and hopefully they're winning. Oh, they are winning 5-1.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. And
you're not watching. You're not watching.
Yeah, because I'm not watching. Yeah, that's done. No, well, I watched Saturday and Sunday. They won both those games, so I'm okay.
Okay.
So, but yeah, this was fun, Glenda. It's always fun being with you. Not too much laughter tonight.
No.
We're always fooling around and.
I know. Well,
fooling around in a way that's very friendly.
Friendly.
People have taken our friendship to a different direction.
Yes.
Which is we're just friends.
You're just friends.
Yes.
And no, we want to get all the information about the
So October 16th is the first, will be the first event. Right. Opening ceremony start at 7:30. You can find us on Global Ghost on Facebook page or the YouTube channel. And yeah, we started at 8 o'clock with Blue Ghost Tunnel. I never like to go first. Yeah. I never like to go first, but we had an open night. So that's when I put my investigation. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And if you're in the room, you're going to want to wear these during the investigation.
There you go. There you go. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you. Share this away, people. You know what to do.
Thanks everyone. Thanks for the questions, by the way.
Yes.
Field trip. I
like field trip. Yeah, I know. Ashley and I, we're going to go.
Oh, you know Ashley?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
All right. As always, see you guys next week. And we love you. Bye.
Thank you.
Yes. Bye.
Ciao. Bye.